I'm gonna be speaking about bossy people don't get the boss. They don't get to rule them. That's what I mean about bossy people once again. Bossy people don't get to be the boss, that they don't get to rule them. What I meant with that, I'll go break this down with that. First thing first, I'll go tell you about this song by Chamillionaire. Chamillionaire. He's a rapper. He's famous on a radio station in the past called Riding Dirty. Yeah, he's a rapper from Texas. Rap about things called Cloud. That song named Cloud 9. That's what he said literally is bossy people don't get to be the boss. That they don't get to rule them. When I listen to the song, it's like, wow, that opened my eyes. I knew stuff already, but I was assuring myself that I gotta speak about, because this is the truth when I listen to that song. Hands down. It's no joke, I don't make this stuff up. Reason why I don't make this stuff up, because you know it's the truth. You know that bossy people cannot beat the boss that get to rule them. Here's reason why. Number one, their ego is so big. They're prideful. They think they're better than other people, this and that. You know what? You're nobody. Bossy people, listen to my message. You're nobody. You're nothing special. That's why you don't get to be the boss. You don't get to be the manager. You don't get to be rule the stuff. You think you're better than me? I'll shut you down. This is simple that is. Bossy people, listen to this message. You hear me? I hope you hear me. Because that's the truth. Because the reason why bossy people get to be bossy, being bossy, because their ego's so big. They want to control everything. And therefore, if you do that to me, I'll shut you down. You don't get to run the show. Now, I'll go be speaking truth about this. You want proof? I give you proof. Here he is. With McDonald's, what I heard there, I don't know about other fast food places other than McDonald's. But anyways, McDonald's, when they become 18 years old, they end up become a manager. It's like, what? You kidding me? 18-year-old kid become a manager? Unless they have wisdom to that, I'm cool with that. It's one thing. And to have a humility, I'm cool with that. But if they have a huge ego, but yet become an idiot, it's like, why I go listen to this idiot? Why I go be just like those idiots? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that. And yet, they become a false sense of ego, false sense of authority. That's what McDonald's do. I do not want to destroy McDonald's business, but this is what I see there. So I don't like the idea of giving a manager position to an 18-year-old kid that don't have no life experience, don't know what they're doing, don't have no wisdom, usually, that end up being a manager, yet become arrogant, with prideful, with idiots in him. It's not happening. That's why, and I'm glad about presidential in the United States. You don't see 20-year-old people being a president in the United States. It's never happened. You know why it never happened? Because. Why it's never happened? Because that's a good thing. That's under the policy. And I'm glad they do that. Not only that, you need to have a life experience before become a president of the United States. Even though like there's Democrat, Republican going on, there's one hating one another. I get it. But you don't see president of the United States at age 20 years old. It's not happening. Okay? Real talk. Not happening. And being a manager at age 18 at McDonald's, again, being a manager to people who's older than him and more experienced than him, what? You kidding me? But yet you have a big ego, big prideful. Yet they're idiot. What? This is ridiculous. It's like giving a 10-year-old kid, not 10-year-old, 10-year-old kid a third-degree black belt. It's too young. Need to have that experience. It's like in the martial arts. There's people out here who are 20-something years old, and he's a 6th-degree black belt. 7th degree, 8th degree, 9th degree, 10th degree. It doesn't make no that. I've been seeing this couple of them. When I see a couple of them who are in age 30, who's a 10th degree black belt. It's like, what? That's literally a lie. If you listen to people who is 30 years old say, I'm a 10th degree black belt, don't listen to this. Because where you get the 10th degree black belt from? Who signed by? You know what I'm saying? That. Now, that. There's no way he's a 10th degree black belt. Real 10th degree black belt means you're in 50 and older. I'm sorry, about maybe 60-something years old with a long life experience of martial arts. That end up being 10th degree. That literally is a founder before your death. That's a real 10th degree black belt right here. Not this 30-year-old guy saying I'm a 10th degree black belt. None of that. You need to stop listening to those things. Another thing too, I've been met people around who is 26 years old said that I'm a 6th degree black belt. To be a 6th degree black belt, you have to be in at least 35 years old to be 6th degree black belt, or 40 years old. There's no way you're going to be a 6th degree black belt age 26. It's not going to happen. Another thing happens to a lot is we have a 17-year-old kid, younger than me. I know this guy for quite a while since I was a teenager. Same, he was a teenager like me. Said, when he was 17, you know what he said when he was 17? I'm a 5th degree black belt. When you're a 5th degree black belt, literally, you're in to 25 to 30 years old. 25 to 30, you're a 5th degree. There's no way a 17-year-old kid say, I'm a 5th degree black belt. That's a lie. That's bragging at the same time. That shows they're prideful. And I cannot stand that. They said it to me right around me, on my face. Said, I'm a 5th degree black belt. You know what I told them with that? I shut them down. And I freak them out too. You know what I told them? Do you have your certificate on you? To bring it with you? That gives me a proof that you're a 5th degree black belt? And I've been freaking him out. And he don't want to show up ever again. He become a flake after that. And I shut those people down. Because I love to freak them out. Once again, people with 5th to the 6th degree, 9th, 10th degree black belt at that young age, it's a fraudulent lies. So don't go into that. Rather go to the real, that was older, long life experience, martial arts, life experiences, every type of experiences that went through. That to me is like, it's the truth. Not this 30-year-old people being a 10th degree black belt. It's not going to happen. And I got a person out here, been working McDonald's job at McDonald's since teenager. Even though like they've been a pretty high position, like supervisors and that at teenager, still, and she was about to be promoted into manager position at age 18, and she refused to do it. Reason why? Because she thinks that she never feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I never feel comfortable with, because she's very humble, yet she feel it's not worth it to be a manager age 18 years old. People who are manager age 18 years old, who are prideful, arrogant, don't have no life experience, none of that. And I'm glad these people were glad she was working McDonald's. Don't take that manager role position at 18. And she did the right thing. Because reason to do the right thing, because you know, like, it's shady. Don't do this stuff, man. And people take that for the granted. Like, I want to be a manager, so you can get paid more. You could be more bossy, this and that. False sense of authority. That's what it is. And then, let me tell you something there too about heaven. God is a king of heaven. You all know God is a king of heaven. God create Lucifer. It's a aka Satan or the devil. I'll tell you about Lucifer. He's one of the most beautiful angels in the heaven. And he used to be the king of the angel. And also what I heard with that king of the angel, he run the entire angel in the heaven. And he was close to God in the past. And another thing too, I tell you about Lucifer, or aka Satan. Lucifer has so much prideful and so much control freak that he wants to control heaven. He wants to be the boss of the heaven. That's literally Satan wants to be the boss. End up being a bossy. And God won't let Lucifer to be a boss of this heaven. They kept doing it with so much pride in that. And then God kicked Satan out of heaven. Once again, God kicked Lucifer out of the heaven because had too much prideful and want to be a boss and want to control the heaven. That's literally what happened to the Satan. He become too much prideful, want to be a boss, are bossy, and control heaven. That's what God kicked him out. You see what I'm saying? And reason why they're happening, but bossy people wants to be a boss. What? They want to control everything. You want to control this? What? Because reason why Satan wants you to do that. That's the devil's plan they want you to do. They want you to be a boss, you want you to have prideful, and you want to control everything what you do. Being a control freak. That's what Satan wants you to do.
Close soon?
Yeah.
Like probably within like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, anyways. They get kicked out of heaven. For the bossy people, listen this. You see how serious why I'm speaking with that. Okay? So bossy people had to think twice. Because Satan got kicked out. You'll get kicked out just like Satan. Real talk. You'll get kicked out just like Satan. So be careful not to be bossy. That sooner or later to that song Chamillionaire called Cloud 9. It's bossy people don't get to be the boss, that don't get to rule them. The truth is, that's what happened to Satan. Just like happened to Satan, will happen to you. Real talk. That's why I need to stop all those prideful. Learn to be the opposite of prideful, like humble yourself. You need to stop all those being bossy, because you're not the boss. You're not running the show. Authorities run the show, and people who are more experienced than you run the show. You're not. You're not special. And stop being control freaks, because you can't control this stuff where you want to. Because you don't have that experience. That's what happened to Satan. He got kicked out of heaven. Bossy people will do the same thing. Wherever they go, they'll get kicked out. And you're not going to be invited to heaven. Real talk. So check the songs out yourself. It's called Cloud 9 once again. Cloud 9 by Chamillionaire. It's a really good song. Has no profanity in that. Has a good beats into that. Pretty good beats. Has a good instrumental. Good stuff. Check these songs out because that has meaning there. So I recommend you check the songs out yourself if you're true hip hop fans. If you're not a true hip hop fan, you don't like hip hop, you don't have to check on that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a true hip hop fan, I recommend you to check that. Okay? So I'll go be out this video now.